Before we start, I'd just like to cross to Ron Burgundy just to get his quick thoughts. Ron, you with me? Yes, Ron, I just want to hear your quick thoughts on the movie.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Well, there you have it, folks. Let's roll that intro. So Child's Play is a reboot of a franchise about a killer doll. We all know the story, so I don't really need to get into it. The film stars Mark Hamill as Chucky, Gabriel Bateman as Andy, and Aubrey Plaza as Andy's mum. So I'm going to make this simple. If you're looking for a comedy movie that you can go out with your friends and just rip it to shreds, this is the movie for you. If you're looking for a gripping, thrilling horror film, or if you're even looking for an averagely good film, this isn't the movie for you. Now, I could definitely see where they were going with this film, and we'll get into that. But execution is everything, and they just did not land it in this film. And speaking of execution, the murders and the killings in this film weren't really that creative. In fact, the murders and the killings in this film barely existed. I think the total of individual kills in this film was probably 2. This, to be honest, takes a mad twist because the first half of the film, if you didn't know this was a horror movie going into it, and you just sat down in the movie, the first 30 minutes of the film, you just assume the film is a comedy about a boy who gets a doll, makes an attachment to it, and needs friends. And as Ron Burgundy said, it takes a weird right turn and escalates quickly. But let's just pump the brakes for a second. I like to always find something positive in a movie. And so I guess the positives in this movie, Gabriel Bateman as Andy, he was really great in it. I don't think I've seen him in anything before, but for a child actor, there was a bit of dramatic heavy lifting in this film, and he really nailed it. He was really good. And secondly, no, I think that's it. I genuinely think if they played more into the ridiculousness of the film, it really could have come out as a good film. But they took themselves too seriously and it ended up just being a joke, really. A walking meme. The layout of the doll was weird. The acting wasn't that good. The story seemed predictable. It wasn't scary. It wasn't jump scary. It wasn't even creepy. You get more creeped out watching a TikTok video than you would watching this actual movie. Oh, I thought of another positive, kind of. I will say that the origins of Chucky and how he comes about is very different from the original. I can't really specify how it's different or why it's different, but the route that they tried to take, I thought was genuinely fascinating. And when I saw them starting to do it in the beginning of the film, I thought, oh, yeah, I wonder where this is gonna go. And it went nowhere. So, you know what, I take it back. That's not a positive, so let's retract that. It was gonna be a positive, but now that I'm saying it out loud, the execution was horrible. Again, with the execution. Anyway, Annabelle Comes Out next week. That's a weird thing to say. Annabelle comes out next week. Hopefully it'll be a better horror movie. Because you know me by now. I love me some horror movies. Okay, so that's my 2019 Child's Play review. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you've seen the movie, let me know down in the comments what you think. If you want to see the movie, has this review changed your mind? If you haven't, hit that subscribe button. What are you doing? And if you have, thank you so much for subscribing, liking, commenting, all that stuff. Just thanks all of you for being here. My next video is coming out. I'll be ranking all of the Pixar movies, including Toy Story 4. And so if you haven't seen it yet, check out my Toy Story 4 review. Go see the movie, definitely worth seeing. My review's linked down below. Thank you guys again for watching, and remember, work hard and be lucky.